Today we will be repairing a water main break on the potable drinking system. We will be repairing a 6-inch 150mm pipe. In Pointe-Claire, we have pipes that go from 4 inches 100mm to 42 inches 1050mm. A water main break can be identified in two main ways. One, water leaking out of the road. Two, by underground detection. Underground detection uses radio waves to locate water leaking out of the pipe. Once a water main break is declared, we make a request to Info Excavation, a private company, to locate underground utilities such as gas, Hydro-Quebec, Bell, and Videotron. We do this in order to not damage other infrastructure during excavation. Once all information is gathered, we proceed to the site with our excavation team. The aqueduct team consists of a plumber, a specialist in aqueduct and sewage, the excavator, and 2 transport drivers. Once on site, we proceed to put up the roadblocks and detours and protection the work site needs. Once the site is safe, a supervisor will use a ground detection equipment to locate the exact place to excavate. Once the supervisor determines the dig location, the excavation begins. The main valves for the sector are shut to stop the water from leaking out. The asphalt is then removed and placed aside for recycling at a later date. The fill is excavated to the pipe, which is normally 6 to 9 feet, but it can be as deep as 20 feet and more. Once the pipe is located, an employee will open up a main valve to locate the exact location of the leak if it is not readily apparent. There are 3 main kinds of leaks: circumferential, which is a fracture around the pipe; longitudinal, which is a crack along the pipe; or a hole, which can be from a dime to a baseball. Once the excavation is done, a safety cage is put in the excavation to protect employees from cave-ins by the walls of the excavation. The pipe is then cleaned of all debris and the repair is done. For a circumferential or hole, we use what is called a roll-bar sleeve. It is essentially a big band-aid made out of metal. For a longitudinal, we have to cut out a piece of pipe, install a new piece of pipe, and use mechanical joints to connect it to the existing pipe. Once the repair is done, we attach testing and rinsing equipment on a fire hydrant. We then open a main valve to rinse the system and test the water. The water test we do on site is for presence of chlorine in the water. We then send a sample to an accredited lab to verify the quality of the water. Once our tests are done, we proceed to fill the road with gravel and prepare the road to be repaved.